Konnichiwa, Aibowan, and hello. I am Darshan. I am Japanese, I am Sri Lankan, I am fusion. I've hungered and I've eaten my way to make Nihonbashi what it is. Today, join my journeys in Sri Lanka and Japan as I choose the ingredients or simply enjoy food, for I am what I eat. Cook with me as I show you the magical ingredient in any dish you cook is you.
One of my favorite reasons to come to Nigamo is to see the cuttlefish out here. It's really, really fresh, and I just want to show you how fresh it is. This is a cuttlefish that was caught yesterday and kept under refrigeration. This is fresh. This is the natural color of the cuttlefish. When you go snorkeling, this is what you would see swimming. Octopus has 8 tentacles, 8 legs, and squid has 10, but it actually has 8 legs and 2 hands. These are the 2 tentacles that it uses to catch its prey. In the mouth, in there, the black beak. And I also got 2 squid here. Look at how colorful they are. The green, the clarity of the eye. The tentacles are still sticking on to my fingers. That's how fresh they are. And I'm going to make a dish that requires really fresh cuttlefish and squid. So I'm going to get these 2. This is Shirani, and I've been buying cuttlefish from her for about the last 3-4 years. So I'm going to buy some. Me dekai, me gembo dekai, me peeli dekai, me kadden. Ika den. Today I'm not going to walk around as much because I got a lot of work to clean these cuttlefish and make some fun and funky and gothic dishes. Let's go home. Today was a quick trip to Nigamo. Just want to get cuttlefish and squid. Let me start with the cuttlefish. I want to use the ink sac. So I want to cut it very carefully so that we can get it out without damaging it. I'm going to cut it right on top. It's cuttle bone.
Cuttlefish is strong and delicate at the same time. I did struggle a bit to take out the sac unscathed, but it took time and effort. Sharp knives are a must, and be very careful that you don't press against or touch the ink sac with the tip of your blade. The internal organs of the cuttlefish is also around the ink sac. Take care that you don't cut them up too. The resulting odor is unpleasant, so again, precision is key. Keep a bowl ready to squeeze the ink out once you got it out, and use it quick. Keeping it in the fridge will make it dry and unusable sometimes. The thickness of this ink is like paint, and it colors and flavors a dish in a way unexplainable on camera. You've got to try this one.
I struggled so much trying to save that ink sac, and I got all squid ink around my nails and stuff like that. I cleaned the rest of it, and this is the middle part of this cuttlefish, and it's open, and that's how thick this cuttlefish was. Look at that. It's about a centimeter thick, like very, very fresh sashimi grade cuttlefish. So you can cook it and not cook the whole way because it's very fresh, and that's how cuttlefish tastes best. I'm going to cut really, really, really thin slivers of cuttlefish. It's so translucent. You need a really, really sharp and a long knife for this. Look at that. You can see my fingers. This is a really, really simple dish that I'm going to make. It takes about 45 seconds or less to cook it. It's about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and just 2 red chilies. Rip it into 3. Oil again, not too hot. And just when it's sizzling, teaspoon of soy sauce. And we're done. That's it. Don't make large quantities at one time. Make small quantities if you have a big crowd, and make sure you serve it hot. If it rests here too long, it will start cooking. Everyone thinks that cuttlefish when cooked is like rubber. No, it's not. So, this is how cuttlefish should be cooked. You can try this at home. I've always mixed olive oil and soy sauce, but I also mentioned that butter and soy sauce make a really great combination. I don't know who invented it in Japan, but my contribution is olive oil and soy sauce, but I'm going to do shoyu butter, which is butter and soy sauce. I'm going to use the same cuttlefish. Take another big chunk out of it. I'm going to give it actually a lot, tiny ones, about 3 millimeters apart. This is my sashimi knife at the restaurant. It's really easy to do this when you have a long blade that's very sharp. So I'm doing a crisscross pattern here. It looks like my old math book from school, square rule book, both sides. To get a beautiful grid pattern out there. I'm going to cut this into about 1 centimeter strips. I'm going to get some butter and I'm going to heat up the pan. Turn up the pan, sprinkle some salt. Pepper. And then the butter in the pan. I'm just going to do one more piece of cuttlefish just to show you how much I want to cook it. I'm not going to do any incisions because I don't want to cook right through this whole thing. Then I put very little salt because I'm going to put soy sauce, and soy sauce is very salty. And my test piece, I just want to show you, which is easy to show when it's not cut into grids at the top. I'm just going to put soy sauce in there. Around it. That's all we have to do. Grab a plate. Let me just show you the piece that I put, how to cook it. If you look carefully, the middle is not white and the outside is white. It turns white because you cooked it. It's very raw in the middle. But this is really fresh cuttlefish, so you can eat it raw, like ika sashimi. So if you don't overcook it, it doesn't turn total white. And this is very easy to eat. And now, tasting the cuttlefish, and you're not making it into rubber. Try this.